Oh, a lovely, 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 lovely afternoon to you. It is another week's edition of your favorite current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. My name is Erosa Agbonlao. On today's program, we are focusing on something very important to Nigerians. And of course, Nigerians in the diaspora who are watching this program. We know that some viewers in the UK, in the US, they are watching this program online, and that's a very good development, I must tell you. I have a very distinguished guest with me today. I have with me the President, Traders Welfare Union, Comrade Lucky Orukpe. Nice to have you with us today.
Thank you.
I also have with us a very distinguished clergyman and a man that stands for the youths, Apostle Casey Chukwu. Nice to have you today.
It's my pleasure. Good afternoon, everybody.
We are looking at a very important topic, just the way I mentioned earlier, tackling rising cost of living in Nigeria. You will agree with me, for those who are in Nigeria, that to afford 3 square meals is no longer an easy feat. It's a feat now. Some say it's even 2 square meals, you know. Some will understand that they have a formula now. 1 0 0 1 0 1. What that means is you eat in the morning, you skip your lunch, you take dinner, or you eat in the morning, you skip your. You know, it's really, really disheartening, and it's not only about food, because the issue of food, we have to start with what happens in the markets. People cannot afford foodstuff. They can't buy fish. They can't buy meat. Well, Lucky Orukpe, who is the president of the Traders Welfare Union, will tell us why these abysmal rising costs of food items in the markets. And of course, how are the people feeling the impact of these rising costs? We'll get to know, because Apostle Casey Chukwu is very close to the people. He's overseer of our congregations, and I know that they are all running to him for prayers that things must change because of the rising cost of living. So today's topic is very, very important, and we hope to dissect it, and also my guests will offer suggestions that can help governments at all levels to tackle this very negative trend that has affected the welfare of Nigerians. Tackling rising cost of living is what we are looking at today. I will start with Comrade Lucky Orukpe. Yes, when you were coming to the studio, I noticed that you were not smiling. Nigerians are feeling the pinch of rising cost of food items in the markets. You know, why these developments?
All right. I want to first of all appreciate ITV for this platform. Hike in foodstuff, hike in farm produce and fruit is man-made. We have a lot of people today in those state markets that is slave master comparing people to join union before they can sell their farm produce or their foodstuff in the market, which it doesn't supposed to be. Okay. I don't want to say it's a general thing in Nigeria. Okay. We take foodstuff, farm produce from Edo State to Lagos. Food is cheaper in Lagos than Edo State. The root cause is union. Today in our market, if you want to sell yam, if you don't belong to their union, they will not allow you to sell yam.
Yeah. That's terrible.
If you want to sell gari, if you don't belong to their union, they will not allow you to sell gari. Every item in a Edo market, they have unionized it. And as I speak to you right now, that is the root cause that is making things to be expensive in our market. What these people are doing, I can describe them in the Benin language, denide.
What's the meaning of that?
Yeah, denide. These people buy from, they're supposed to buy from farmer.
Okay.
And sell. Are you hearing me?
Yes, so and that's supposed to make the price cheaper, yes, since so they are buying from the farmers.
Yes, now, even if farmer is coming to sell direct for consumers,
okay,
they will not allow that farmer to sell. The farmer must sell for them before the final consumer buy from them.
Is it that the farmer doesn't have the time, or the farmer is busy, so he doesn't have the time to shade and sell to the consumers that makes the farmer to sell?
The farmer is ready to sell his farm produce by itself.
Okay.
So these people doing kaba inside our market compels anybody that brings farm produce to join their union. So if you refuse to join that union, you can't sell your farm produce in our market. It's everywhere now in our market. That is the major root cause why things is expensive in our market. Another dangerous trend now is that they cause artificial scarcity. Let me use pumpkin leaf for example.
Okay.
As a pumpkin leaf farmer today, if you want to sell your pumpkin leaf now in New Benin market, the pumpkin leaf union, we already dragging them to court. The pumpkin leaf union, they will compel you to join their union 150,000, 5 crates of malt, carton of cabbage biscuit, cola nut, as if you want to go and do marriage somewhere. As we speak, we arrest some of the leaders just yesterday here. And if they compel you to join that union, you can't bring your pumpkin leaf every day from your farm again. It's either you bring your pumpkin leaf once in a week or once in 2 weeks. They will tell you when you will bring pumpkin leaf to sell. It's like that in every item. And I think government is not responsible, but they have a lot to do by banning all this evil union, by scrapping them the way Ondo State the governor in Ondo State stop this evil union in Ondo. Akwa Ibom State governor stop this evil union. People that is compelling people to join union before they can sell farm produce or sell fruit or food stuff in our market. Akwa Ibom State governor banned them totally in Akwa Ibom. Just of recent years, Solido from Anambra also make pronouncement. So we are appealing to our Edo State governor. We have a lot of ideas to give to the state. We are not asking anybody to pay us. We know these people that is promoting this union. They must put a stop totally. My brother, you can't take your money to go and buy yam in Benue State, Zakipia International Market, yam market. If you go to Benue to buy, they will ask you there, are you in union in Benin? When you say yes, they check their book. If your name is not there, if you buy 1 trailer load, no motor will carry your load. No motor will carry your yam. They have taken it to that level. The matter we are currently dealing with now, but on Saturday I will be in Ondo.
To go and tackle it.
Yes. Oha Leaf Union. This Oha Leaf Union.
Yes.
There is a woman that used to bring Oha Leaf all the way from Ondo. They stopped that woman not to sell leaf again. Because the union determined the price is set to traders and final consumer. That woman were selling 300 naira for a big bunch of Oha leaf, while the union was selling 1,400. And they stopped her. And the woman called me. We arrest the Oha union leaf people. They went to Ondo State to block the woman not to buy market again. So they have taken it to that level.
Okay. We'll come back to you. We'll surely investigate these allegations because they are very damning, and we are beginning to get to know now the root cause of the astronomical rise in prices of food items. Because if you don't eat, you can't live. And so food items, very important, because if you're able to eat, if you don't have other things, you can eat, your children can eat, I think you are just okay. But Apostle Kesichuku, now, are you disturbed with what is happening in Nigeria? So many persons have been saying it's government. But Rupe has just told us now that no government have a role to play. But it's not just about government now, that there are middlemen and people forming unions and stagnating development. But you are a consumer, and you are also a leader of people as a clergyman. Now, what's your take generally on this rising cost of items, food items, living costs generally?
Thank you very much. You know, I will always rope it to the governor or to the government, because if you check where all these things are coming from, like he do say that he's begging the state governor to come in. That's to show that the government have hand in what is happening.
No, the government doesn't have hand.
No, they does.
No, because
watch other states.
What is happening.
No, watch other states. Their governor has come in.
Yes.
To say this.
You know why Samuel Arupe is important in this discussion? Because he's a trader too, and he interacts with them. Now he has just told us now that they want the state government to intervene. Now he has said that other governments have intervened. Now that this appeal has been made, I know that the government agents are listening, so they will act.
It's the same thing we are saying, Rosa. This thing goes down to the government because somehow the government is aware of those unions. Because if the government is not aware of those unions, you cannot gather yourself and do whatsoever you are doing. Let me tell you a story. I met a lady, a husband and wife, no job, nothing, and they were having so many issues at home. And so, Oga, how do you feed your family? He said the place he normally work, they sacked him and all that. I said, okay, what will happen? I will give your wife money to start business so that she can be providing food for you to be eating until you get a job. He said, okay. You have to struggle to raise 30,000 for this woman. The next Sunday, I called the woman. I didn't see you pay tithe. I was expecting you to pay tithe since you have started business. He said, you have not started. I said, why? He said, union will not allow him sell in the market. I was like, do you know that to an extent that they will go to street, if you are even close to the market, maybe you are hawking pumpkin leaf. You see those pumpkin leaf, they are hawking on yam, they are hawking. If you are even close, you are not in the union, they will seize your goods, they will seize whatsoever you are selling. It's as worse as this. Now just imagine someone using 170,000 to register to a union. And what you are selling, how do you expect the price to be cheap? As if you are coming to contest for the local government chairman or the governor of the state. You use such huge amount of money. So anybody that is able to provide that 100 and something thousand, you can't expect that person to sell a yam that is supposed to be 300 naira for the person to sell it 300 naira again. We sell it 600 naira.
Definitely.
Because the money for union, he want it back. By fire, by force. Those days when we are growing up, we go to farm, we type pure water, we do things, we put it on our head, we sell it in the market. The only thing you do, you pay ticket. This one is not only ticket. Union will come after you. They will frustrate you. And you will make sure you don't move from this place to the other place because everybody have their part. All these things are why things are cost in the market. And this is why in the evening, we poor men decide to be buying things in the evening.
Oh, is that a strategy of buying
yes,
things now?
Yes.
Why in the evening?
Because in the evening, those body have closed.
Oh, the unions now?
The unions, they have closed.
In the evening?
They have closed in the evening. So those who have hide their goods will not come out and shade it. That is why you see those traffic on the road. Everybody want to quickly sell. Poor, we go there and buy. But the government, they have the money. They don't care.
Is that the reason why we have street trading in the evening?
Yes.
When traders were almost
everybody will just come to the junction, bam. Oh, that is why you will just see everybody, both the person that is not in the union of fish on anything, he will just run and carry one carton and shade it on the road so that he can sell and have little money for the next day. As me and you are talking now, some of them are sleeping and waiting till 5 or 6 o'clock so that they can come out and shade. So all this thing goes to the union. Thank God they are already doing a good work. The government should come out and speak. You should stop stressing these people. Because once the government say, please, this union, if they used to collect 10,000 and they say, please, make it 2,000, things will become cheaper. If the government tell them this thing stop, it will stop. So we are begging the state government to come, because me, I'm speaking for Edo State now, and I believe so many other states are victims of what is happening. Now look at the regulation. You know, when you have registered with them, it's just like a slaughter. They will tell you how many meats they can kill to avoid SSS. Now, if you are bringing yam, they will tell you we need 10 yam. So by the time you know that the yam in this market is 10 and you have 4, somebody is telling you, this yam is too cost, now sell it for me 2 times. You go say, I bet, just go front. Because you know that when you go to the front, you will not see anyone to buy. But when
that's artificial scarcity.
Yes.
They cause artificial
yes,
scarcity.
They cause it
so
that they can be able to have time to get their money. But by the time this thing is everywhere, if I price for you, you don't want to say, I go to the next person, I will buy from the person and other. Then you start bringing your price down. If your price is high, the other one is cheaper. You will not do shakara for me. Some of them are wicked. They know you will not see yam and buy. They know you will not see gari and buy. They will fall there, they will cross their hand. They will give you the price. They will not smile with you. It will look as if they gave you that money to come and buy with them. So why are you pricing? They are as wicked as I'm telling you now. So by the time we have too many yam garri in the market, things will be cheap because you know that this your plantain. If you don't sell it, it will overripe and it will get spoiled. So you want to sell it. I remember those days in Benin when you be hearing Ogbele Kwakwa, they want to sell it away.
What's the meaning of Ogbele Kwakwa?
Ogbele means cheap article.
Okay.
Yes, we want to sell it now because they know that if this item follow them home, it may get spoiled.
Yes.
So they are making sure they sell it now. Then you see poor men, they are rejoicing. You will not see any poor man going to market in the morning and in the afternoon. They have to wait. All those meat that want to spoil, that people refuse to buy, they will not go there. That is the only time they have access to price it.
Yeah.
So,
Comrade Orukpe, why is that Ogbele? How did you call it?
Ogbele Kwakwa.
Okay, Ogbele Kwakwa. Why is that kind of thing not happening again?
Because
from what he has said now, that was affordable.
Yes.
You know?
Because the unions, they are causing artificial scarcity. They don't allow people to come market the same time. So for me, it's a very big problem if the government will not intervene.
Yeah.
Check today, you see people increasing bread every day. It's union.
It's terrible.
Look at bread.
I thought it's maybe flour is expensive.
So, yeah, I know that flour, baking materials, they are expensive, but we need a control price.
Okay.
When government come in, there will be a control price on that. I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yes.
From the takeoff of the baking materials, if there is a control price, we can buy cheap bread.
Okay.
Away from that, of recent, I take some of my team around.
Okay.
This Orange Union in Benin. I want to center in Benin because I live in Benin. You know what they do? Orange Union, they appoint people that will go to Benue to bring orange with truck. A trailer load of orange is 1.2 million for one. And they appoint like 3 people. When they go to Benue and bring orange, they will not allow only one person. No, the 3 truck will be around the Lagos Road.
Yeah.
They will park the 3 truck. They will not take it to that spot where they want to sell it immediately. Okay. A lot of customers will be there with their bags, waiting for orange to buy. They now release only 1 truck. They will leave the other 2. Any amount they talk in a bag of orange, that is what customer will buy. It doesn't supposed to be like that. Are you hearing me? Yeah. And they'll begin to sell. But by the time they finish that truck again, they bring another truck in. Sell that one, they bring another one, they cannot send another set market again. Those ones that go before, maybe another 1 month time that they will go. So these are some of the things that
I mean, you does not even have choice of price.
No.
It is what they give to you. That's what you
They cause artificial scarcity. And funny enough, where are they doing this business? Where are they doing this business? It's Thai Road, being built by taxpayers' money, and walkway. Yoruba Street, FA Street, Nosayaba Street, Pickup Line, New Lagos Road, Upper Lawani. When you go there by 5 o'clock in the morning, you see people from different states bringing farm produce to discharge on the Thai Road. So government need to really, they need to do something. Yeah, they need to intervene.
Yeah. And I know that government officials will surely act. So because these are very damning allegations. We will surely, as journalists, investigate these allegations.
So for us, Agusa, we are in a mission to collapse this evil union, but we can't do it alone. We have fought a lot of union. We have collapsed a lot of union, like the Egg Union, Ibieba Union, that rice leaf, that rice leaf union. You dare not bring it to New Benin market before as a farmer. 1,200 for ID card for union, 8,000 for form, 50,000 as a full member.
Just leave.
59,200. You can only bring it once in a week. But the Iyagbe that is controlling this union, they come every day with the bus load of this leave. So these are slave master. As we speak today, 3 months ago, we fight about this meat union. A woman pushed a woman carrying meat for slaughter for about 4 years, and he gathered about 50-something thousand. So he said, okay, after everything that I've suffered for, I have 50-something thousand. Let me go and do table and put it inside New Benin market, and let me start selling meat like my mate. Immediately he dropped that table. Some year I back on that you have not registered for union. How much is to register in that meat union? About 180,000, 2 crates of nuts. You break all our nuts, and they will tell you the day you will come to market.
And he have 50,000.
And he have 50-something thousand. They seized that table. And the woman cried to our office. Then, on our usual way, we protest, do some letter. Today, the woman is happy, selling there. Nobody is disturbing her. And she comes to market every day.
That's a very good
They have enslaved a lot of traders.
That's a very good one.
And they are making poverty to increase. And these people, they are very few.
Okay.
They are very few.
Okay. So, Conrad Orukpe, I think government officials will surely act because we need the prices of food items, food products to be reduced. But don't you also think, let me take this to Apostle Casey now. We've seen the negative role of unions. That's what Orukpe has told us. We've seen it, he has explained it. Now, but don't you think that transportation is another big problem? Don't you think so? For instance, if you are bringing goods, or you are bringing farm produce, or you are bringing products from the villages, and the transportation is high, don't you think the traders too will increase their... So don't you think fuel should come down, petrol price should come down, and all of that? Let's look at it from another perspective.
Now you are going back to what I said before.
Okay.
I said all these things ties to the government of Nigeria. Now, the truth remains that before we can fight this cabal, it must come from the up. Because all this union we are talking about, don't forget there are union on the road though. If you are coming with a truck, there are union that will stop you to do checking. You will settle them, those who are on the road.
No, those ones, are they not tax collectors?
That's what I'm saying now. It's another union. They will tell you, let's see this paper, let's see this sticker, let's see this one. That one is not for the owner of the goods now. The owner of the goods will be in one place. So that will now make the driver himself to increase his own price. Not to talk about fuel. Nigeria government, they don't even care about what we are saying here.
Nigeria government cares.
Sir, they don't care.
They care.
I have my reasons.
They care.
We are just here shouting. Nigeria government will only react when you have to do with them. Have you ever seen a big man, a poor man child kidnapped and was found in less than 3 days? But kidnap any politician of their children, in less than 1 week, they already got justice. Unless something bad happened to them, in less than 1 week, we have already seen what happened. This is the fact I want you to know. What is happening to us in Nigeria? It's not as if they don't know what to do. They know they have to reduce fuel price. Somebody came and meet me, was trying to convince me about the president that is going to contest for presidency, that the president says he's going to take fuel to this. The man was just talking, and this man talking is about 60-something years. I look at the man. Are you believing this promise? He said, he will believe it. Oh, he will believe. I said, you don't need to believe it. Because these people, that's what they always tell us. By the time they come, they'll pay debt here as if they didn't know what we are going through. So the truth remains that if the fuel is, even if the fuel is cheap, trust Nigeria, anything that have gone up can never come down. The driver will say, now so with the car, and so it don't be now. Now there's no way, they will find one way or the other to manipulate it. When Yaradua brought fuel price, the transport did not drop. It only remained where it was. So that is not the problem. Anytime there is an increment of fuel or anything or dollar, we the poor masses, the blame come to us, the suffering come to us. We have to put our head and bear it. So the truth is that our government should give us a stable life. Do you know, in a white man land, they know in the next 3 years, there's going to be scarcity.
That's projection and planning.
Yes. Now, they already plan. In case there's scarcity, there's something that can carry them for more than 1 month, 2 weeks. But Nigeria, let something happen in NNPC today. Tomorrow there's already fuel scarcity.
Is the importation now that led to this problem of increase in the price of petrol?
Yes. Tomorrow, before you know.
NNPC has also assured that they are working on it and they are trying to tackle.
But a lot of people has been victim. A lot of people have been victim. Do you know how much people born in fuel? How much people born in fuel? One day I was feeling so proud. I took 1,000. I said, let me go and barb my head. I got to the barber's and the man told me it's 1,500.
To cut your hair?
Yeah, to cut my hair.
1,500?
1,500.
That's 1,500.
1,500. I was thinking maybe if the person want to give me change, inside the 1,000. I'm telling him, just leave it. I went there to do a big man. And he was telling me this. And I said, I have to transfer to you. Because when I was leaving the house, I only picked 1,000 naira.
You have to transfer to cut your head.
Yes, I have
That's
to do
terrible.
transfer. Yes, that is what the government, he told me, say, sir, not be small and fuel they use see so. You need to know, for somebody to use a fuel of 3,000 naira a day, how much is the person making? You will pay for fuel at home. When you get to your house, you pay for fuel. You are transporting fuel, your vehicle fuel. The government has made life hard for us. And not to talk about, you know, there are some people who make it also after the government. We have to go to this our Yahoo boys then, who has made life unbearable for some people, because some of them don't price. They say 1.5, no problem, because the way they make their money, it didn't cost them anything.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that there are some group of boys. You just mentioned that kind of name, that they don't price, and the way they buy things is also
exactly
contributing to the increase in prices of food items and products.
I went to market to buy shirts.
Yes.
And the person told me it was 25,000. I said, shirt, why? He said that they buy it. I said, as I was there, so young boys, my younger one, they came and they bought like 4 or 5. They left 25K. And you see people we live in a nation like this. I say things should not be scarce. The government should come. There should be employment. They should make life easy. If we are going to suffer tomorrow, we should know. As a citizen of any civilized country, you are entitled to your own house. The government we pay for you, and you get them. I went to area command. I saw that they are selling television, plasma, this and this. They were selling it for police people. And I said, I want to buy. The person gave me price, very cheap price. And they say I can pay in 2 years. I said, how much? I saw something I could have buy outside, about 300 and something thousand, and they are selling it 250. I said, I want to buy. Then I asked me my police ID card. I said, no, I'm not a police. They said, no, we can't sell for you because we will have to be collecting the money from their salary. Even though it is 10 years. And all of that. Yes, but this is how every Nigerian citizen should live. This is how every Nigerian citizen should live. Where hunger come, you will not know when you carry gun. Where hunger come,
God forbid that.
Amen. Yes. That is where you see people that when you do, they are feeling hunger. This is your phone. They are seeing it as a 3 square meal for 1 week. So they are targeting the phone in your hand. Corruption will come into place because our government has failed the people. There's no stable life for the citizen of Nigeria. We just wake up today. Bet me you. If the government wake up tomorrow and say fuel is 500, we will only shout. We'll still go and buy it. This is how they have been able to tutor us. And we beg the government to come to our rescue. It will be a better one.
Okay, Apostle Kezi Chukwu, you've made your point, and I think the summation of what you're saying is that there's need for price control. There's need for intervention of government to regulate prices, and that's what Comrade Lucky Rukpe also said. Lucky Rukpe, now I just allowed Apostle Kezi to also make his comments on the issue of transportation. Now, don't you think the rising cost in the transport sector is also affecting the price of goods in our markets?
All right, thank you. I think the fuel aspect, Nigerian masses, they are the problem.
Okay, how do you mean?
They are the problem. When France citizens wake up one day, they increase bread. They all stay at home. Nobody come out from their houses.
They strike. Protest against increase.
Protest against increase. They were inside that the government didn't consult the masses in France before increasing bread. So therefore, they are not going anywhere. The one that were driving before, they leave their motor on the tie road and walk away until government revise the price. But here we wake up, government increase fuel, everybody enjoy the price, go their normal business, you know, consign me. Some people will be protesting, all this one don't get work. Some people will be talking on social media, this one's don't get work. Some are buying the fuel. So that is why the federal government is taking the masses for granted. So Nigerian masses, they are the problem. You must bring your time out to fight for your freedom. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not easy. It's not cheap. when they come with a policy that fuel is 160 something naira, Nigeria we are looking at, masses we are looking at, buying. After all, one president tell us before, how much is bottle of beer? If you can buy a bottle of beer,
you can buy a liter of fuel.
Yes, if you can buy a bottle of beer for 2 something, you can buy a liter of fuel for 3 something. So this message goes to Nigerians. For me, for Apostle Casey, we have tried our best, and some other comrades try to agitate, try to cry out. Whenever federal government say, okay, fuel is 400, and you buy, be rest assured, in another 1 year, they will add 50 naira or they will add 100 naira. So when there is increase in fuel, everybody say, okay, no, I will not go to the hospital where I work. I will not go police station as a policeman. I will not go to work.
You don't need to encourage our police.
No. I'm just talking about general masses now. Okay. Let everybody decide and stay their house. What is the problem? It's okay, federal government, revise your price.
Let our police stay at home.
Yes.
No, they should stay. By the time all these politicians who police used to guide know that the man guiding their gate is not around, it will disturb the president.
The same fuel we are talking about, God has blessed us with the crude oil. We take the crude from here to Brazil and refine. It doesn't make sense. We don't have refinery. They take the products from Nigeria.
The federal government says our refineries are being maintained, but it has not been completed.
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
Okay.
For how many years?
Yes.
For how many years? For how many years? You take the product, the crude oil, to Western world, you transport to Western world, then you refine there, you pay for refining, they transport it back to Nigeria. So what is happening? What is it going to take federal government to build refinery? If one person can be building refinery in Lagos, I don't want to mention it.
Yes.
So if they don't have money to build refinery, all the 109 senators that is receiving 27 million monthly,
we don't know the exact amount.
Okay. They should reduce their salary so that they can gather our resources together and build a refinery for us. Do you know how many cows they clear every day in Apapa Wharf? The money that they are making there can build a refinery. The money they are making there, the money that the federal government have been borrowing since I was born, so they can't build a refinery. So when you are talking about fuel matter, I think the federal government need to do the needful. They need to go back to the table and discuss how they can help Nigerians. And Nigerians themselves, the masses that is using this fuel, whenever they increase fuel and you patronize, they will increase it again. Today we are buying 210. In some rural area, they are buying 300. It doesn't supposed to be like that. Somebody that is bringing farm produce to the market, or a trader that are supposed to pay 3,000 to Lagos, for example, he's now paying 10,000. Everything will go back to that goose. He wants to make his money. So I think the hardship that we are experiencing today, government need to really come up.
Okay, thank you, Rupe. We'll come back to you, but let me quickly make this point, or make this comment rather. Apostle Casey Chukwu made a comment just now. The police must never go on strike because it is not allowed. Whatever agitation, definitely government will look into their demands and they will be taken care of. So I need to quickly correct that comment. The police must never go on strike and they are not allowed to do that. But I think what my guests, the issue of holding public officers accountable, I think that's the point that my guests have just made, that there's need for citizens to hold their leaders accountable. You don't need to be violent, you don't need to destroy.
You don't need to be violent. Nigeria should stay at home. Whenever the government wants to take us for granted, the truth must be told, my brother.
Yes.
The government, the federal government, we are talking about fuel. They are taking Nigerians for granted. If a country like this, where we have government, we don't have refinery, it looks somehow.
Yes, you said that.
It looks somehow.
Yes.
So they should design, or they should bring a policy how they can get money to build a refinery so that life can be easy for the common man. We are just buying fuel today, 210, 220, rural area 300. A time will come. If If there is nothing be done now, we'll buy 1,000 one day.
That's terrible.
We'll buy 1,000 one day, my brother. We'll buy 1,000 one day.
So there need to be quick fix now. Quick fix from the government in terms of petroleum products and petrol. Because movement, transportation, almost everything seems to revolve around petrol in Nigeria, Professor Casey. Almost everything.
Diesel today is 720, 730.
You know, sometimes I just ask myself, how does poor people survive in this nation? I ask myself that question. A poor man, you see some people, they are earning 25,000 a month, 30,000 a month. Okay, let's say 40,000 a month. Check how much the person use in feeding in a day. There's no grown human being that don't eat more than 1,000 a day. At the end of the month, how much will that person pay for transport fare? The person will pay light bill. The light is not seen, no. The person will pay light bill. From there, the person will pay transport fare. From there, the person will pay tax to the government, who cannot be liable for putting us in this condition. The person will still pay tax. Inside there, police will come with their own. Arrest innocent person. They know you didn't do it. You still bail yourself. They say it's free. I think every day, how does poor people survive in this country? How do they pay their house rent? How do they pay their water bill, their light bill? They will not still have generator at home to on.
Yeah, the local government.
I will beg the youth. This is time for everybody to wake up. 2023 election. Oga, what do you say you want to do? How long will it take you? Sign. If you know you will not do it after so and so time, sign that you should be sent to jail while you are in office. It will make them wake up. Because watch what others have promised us. That when I come, the first 1 year, it will be heaven and earth. The first 2 years, they should sign. If I don't do this one between now and 3 months, if I don't give you light, since democracy come, what have we benefited? Bad road, no light. There's nothing. The only thing they gave us is our handset that is still collecting our money. We will recharge this phone. If there's no data in that your phone, that phone will become useless. You will not be comfortable. It's like they have stolen your phone because there's no data on your phone. That's the only thing they have given us in this democracy, handset. And the asset is collecting our money. And nobody is saying anything about it. Why will the cost of living not be high? My tenant parked away from my house. They were paying 330. And when the agent came, I said it's 400,000. Why? Because to buy tiles in the market, to buy everything went up. There was one time I almost run mad. I said, is it not tiles I bought so and so? How come it's not times 3? They were laughing at me. Why you are talking, the evil will leave you. You are not ready to do anything.
Cement is almost
cement.
5,000.
Yes, cement we were buying 1,800, 2,000, 1,700, 1,500. Moved
4,000
to 4,000 plus overnight, and nobody shout. How do you expect the poor people now who are earning 30,000 to build their own house, not talk about to buy land? This fall back while corruption begin to increase, because our government, they are part of this. They will tell you, don't worry, by the time I win this election, I will give you the chairman union of plantain association. Make sure you deliver. By the time the person get there, it's an opportunity for the person.
So you are accusing the government. No, we will not accept that. Government is not the one allowing union to be disturbing people.
For me,
yes.
I will always speak the truth.
Okay.
Edo government is not responsible for hiking food stuff. You know, I don't belong to any political party.
Yes.
And I can never belong to any political party.
Okay.
But what we just want Edo government to do, we know these people that is promoting the union. I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yes.
Set up a committee to investigate them.
Okay.
We arrested some yesterday. So even the DPO New Benin police station, he can bring them out for the Edo state government.
Okay.
So Edo state government should begin to ask them, why are you doing this to Edo people? Because this fight that we are fighting, not just only ourselves, it's for the entire Edo people. Let me come back.
Comrade, sorry. Let me say this. Yes. Stop hiding the state government out of this.
No.
The truth remains that you can see him with all the speech. He still fall back to the state government.
No,
if you know that the state government does not have hand and you people have the power to do it, do it. Then if you are not asking for approval from the state government, that means the state government have the power.
Okay, I'm the host now. Comrade Orukpe.
Let me quickly.
Now, Comrade Orukpe, I'm coming. Comrade Orukpe has made a point. Now, like I said when we started this program, he's a trader and he's also fighting for traders, you know. And invariably now, the consumers, because if the prices of goods are reduced by traders, the consumers will smile home. Now, he has just said, and I concur, he has said Edo State government is not involved in the astronomical hike in prices of food items.
But they have a role to play.
But he said they
by
have a role
banding
to play.
the union.
Continue, yes.
Are you hearing me?
I needed to make
Apostle
that
Casey, let me quickly clear something from here.
Yes.
The governor may see my video or your video. I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yes.
The governor will now appoint somebody. Please listen to this video and act. Some of them will sweep the matter under carpet. Maybe it's their sister that are involved or their brother that are involved. What I'm saying here that the government should come out with a blueprint and announce banning every union that is compelling people to sell in a door market. That is the role I'm begging the state governor to just play. But saying that they are aware that the money that this union are collecting go back to government, I can say no.
Okay.
I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yeah.
Some of them that we took to court, I know how much they offer to give to us. But doesn't it cost money? I reject it.
Yeah.
But on daily basis, I said government intervene. Government, you have a role to play.
Yeah.
Because they are not even doing damage to government. They are spoiling the name of the government.
Yeah, I remember there was a time traders protested against the hike in price of fish.
Yes,
you
spearheaded that. Yes,
and you came again and you thanked Edo State government for intervening and reducing the price of fish. I know you did that.
Yes, like about 4 months ago.
Okay. Some
persons come up with a revenue. Before you kill a goat, one goat in this state, you pay 850 naira. We lead a protest to government house. And Honorable Sarogion Ogie, the SSG,
yes,
from 850 naira, they bring it to 150 naira.
Good. That's price regulation.
I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yes.
So that is this kind of action I want the state to take.
Okay. So, Apostle Casey, can you see?
That is the kind of action.
So there's need for government to regulate.
Let me ask Comrade a question.
Yes.
Is this body now, are you telling me the governor of this state is not aware they exist?
See, what they are doing, this
one, is the governor not aware they exist? No, is the governor not aware they exist? One,
yes.
Don't they give account, either direct or indirectly, to the government?
Okay, can I answer you, Pastor Casey?
Yes.
Okay, now in this
before
case,
you answer,
sorry, let me answer before.
I'm the host.
Okay, you are the host.
Yeah.
So let me just give the answer.
No, I'm coming. Apostle Casey, you cannot ask questions.
Okay.
I'm the one to ask questions.
Okay, no problem.
So don't take my function on my.
Okay.
But all the same,
yes.
Comrade Orukpe, now you've made your point, but you want to clear the air now, as regard the role of government in actually reducing prices of goods or regulating the activities of these unions.
Yeah.
Okay, make your point.
The governor know that there is union.
Okay.
We have good unions, we have bad unions.
Okay. So there are some good unions.
Yeah, there are some good unions,
okay,
there are some bad unions.
Okay.
So those one that is doing those
and the governor know the good and the bad ones.
I'm coming. Those one that is doing that union matter before you can sell in the market.
Yeah.
If not for traders welfare union, because we are inside the market, you will not know.
Okay.
Some people are hearing it for the first time.
Yes.
So now that the governor is hearing it, that we have bad union that is compelling people to join them before they can sell inside the market, the governor should come out with an announcement or a blueprint to ban them totally.
Okay.
That is what I'm talking about.
What you are saying that there are some good unions and there are some
definitely
bad ones. But the ones you are against are the bad unions who insist that for you to sell, for instance, maybe you want to sell yam, you are able to harvest yam from your backyard, and you just take those yams now to the market, and you can sell because you have to belong to a union before you can sell just the few pieces of you know, items that you have. So those are the kind of union you are saying government must stop. So I think
I just want to I just want to give you two things here.
Yes.
If you check today or do research as from now, you now see that catfish, poor man cannot eat catfish again. It's very expensive now. Have you noticed it?
Yes.
Yeah. Fish pepper soup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know why it's like
to
that?
2.5.
Do you know why it's like that?
What's the problem?
The union of catfish, the catfish itself.
Yes.
You cannot go and buy the catfish feed in Ogun State in that company. If you go there to buy 10 trailers,
as an individual,
they refer you back to the union in Edo State. They will refer you back to the union that they cannot sell for you, that they have agreement with the union. Anybody that comes from Edo State or any other state, they refer them to go and meet them there. About 14 farmers bring 1 million together to go and buy catfish feed in that same company. They didn't sell for them. But our governor can speak to Ogun State governor. I don't know if you are hearing me.
Yes.
Please, Governor Ogun State, talk to that company. Let them sell for my people that is coming from Edo State. These are some simple things that the governor can do for the people. Yeah. As we speak today, it's only 2 people that can bring that catfish feed to Benin,
like I said,
and they decide how much they sell the bag of cat feed, the catfish feed, and every minute they put money on top. Okay, last time you people were buying 100 naira Glow recharge card for 110, 200 naira MTN for 220. I did a research about it. I went to MTN office along the Moritala Mohammed Way. Yeah. I sat down, 1 man protest in their gate. They said what? I said nobody will enter, nobody will come out. MTN have not make a pronouncement that they increase their card. As we speak, when you go to our site today, they are selling 100 naira for 110. They are selling 200 naira for 220.
Yes.
They said it's not from them, it's union.
See the wickedness.
We move from there again to Glow the same day. I blocked the gate. I said I increased Glow 100 naira to 110, 200 naira to 220, yes. 500 naira to 550. Yes. They deny, they didn't know anything. It's the dealers that come together to add that token, those money that they add on top. Yeah. So Nigeria should stop patronizing whenever there is increase. Find out why things are like this.
Yeah, the way it is.
Today bread is 750 naira and everybody is rushing buying bread.
That is why I said the rich people will not allow to work. For example, I am complaining because of 10 naira. I will just tell you, is it because I believe that I don't have time, go and buy it. That's where the problem lies. That is why the government should be transparent and be open to us. Like I said the last time, if they have said this country, they should tell us and give us our own share. No. Let's go with it.
The country has not been so. But yes, I was just coming to that. I was just coming to that.
Control price.
And I was okay, you will start with this. Now, don't you think if there is a price control board that will be regulating prices, don't you think it will help? Just comment on that.
It will really help if they are not corrupt. Okay. Because one of the problems we are having in Nigeria is corruption. So many people, you see them as responsible people. I'm still surprised this man is still in faith. I'm shocked that people like this who have started still remain who they are. Yes. But some people will get to this position, they will collect money. They don't care about the promises anymore. Yes. They are there, they are there. That is the problem we are having in Nigeria. There are so many people who have ambition, even as we are talking about, even inside the politics, they still, what do you call them just now? Union. There's union inside politics. Yes. They will tell you, me, I'll call it union. Yes. Someone told me that his boss is angry with him. I say, why? It's like he promised me that I'm the one that will come up, but right now it's another person. I'll be greeting, he's not greeting me well. Should I go and buy form? I say, I don't know. Why? Because the boss is the one.
Godfather reason.
That is the union. Even inside politics, there is union. They will make sure that, we just imagine when you put such a person who you did not genuinely give that position, who deserved it.
Yeah.
Do you think if this man borrowed 10 million to be in this position, do you think he will see those offer to the masses, those offer, he will be happy to reject it? He will not reject it. He will say, I have a debt of 10 million to pay. He will say, bring it, no one will know what to do. That is the end of it. So it depends on the people they are bringing. Their integrity matters a lot.
Solution.
Yes, solution. Quick
one.
The
solution is that if the government wants this union thing to stop, they should go back to Oredo Farm Produce and Fruit Market to build that place at Costain by Sonora, so that whosoever that is bringing farm produce to that New Benin environment can go and discharge here and let people go and buy direct from the farmers. I think that is a way to go. So secondly, I want to use this platform to talk to our traders. Street trading is an embarrassment to development. Do not sell on walkway. Do not sell on tie road. It's better you look for plan A where you will do your business instead of selling on tie road and walkway.
Thank you very much, Comrade Orukpe. Apostle Casey, closing remark, quick one, because time is not our friend.
I want to beg our governors, our government, president, everybody, please make life better for us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the show. It's always a delight to know that you spent your 60 minutes or part of your 60 minutes with us on this week's edition of our current affairs program, 60 Minutes Nigeria. Do have a wonderful weekend ahead. And of course, I congratulate the management of independent television. You guys didn't congratulate us. 25th anniversary. ITV's 25 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we need to congratulate our CMD, the Sama of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Sarik Benedion, and of course, the board, the management of independent television. Happy 25th anniversary. Bye-bye.